What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Now, we have got a big game. We have our very first away game. Now, I'm talking we had to travel 3 and a bit hours all the way up to Sheffield. Now, Sheffield, it was a wonderful journey. We had a great time, plenty of chit-chat in the bus. I was the driver, I was the captain. So I took the boys up, and we are here at this beautiful ground that Sheffield FC have put together for us. The grass just looks amazing, and I am so excited to crack on with this game. So Sheffield FC have put together a team, and they actually have one player in there who I believe, who I was told is an England five-a-side player, and he is going to be playing, I believe, left wing, so keep an eye out for him. He is a monster. But enough of that. I want to say a big thank you to Sheffield FC for having us along, and now let's get into our lineup and talk a little bit about us. So Saul, our official head coach, put together this team for us. I'm going to leave his link down below so you guys can go check out his stuff. He does loads of football related stuff. He trains some of the biggest youngsters in the Premier League. You guys go check him out. Anyways, let's run through the lineup. Let's go. Back four. Oh, and the goalkeeper. We got Kalen. Kalen made the trip up. At left back, we have a familiar face. He looks a little bit like Giraffe on Ice, but it's me. The two center backs we've got, unfortunately, Casey has just had his kid as I'm recording this commentary. Huge congratulations to Casey. So he wasn't able to make it along to this game, but we have Joel at center back. Next to him, we have got Reeve, and then at right back, Rambo, not feeling too well. He came up on the bus, but he'd had a whole night of throwing up, and then when it came down to it, he wasn't feeling quite good enough. Or maybe he just saw the opposition and was scared. Who knows? But at right back, we have got Reese, and if you're from Eastbourne, you got to rep Reese. Anyways, let's look at the midfield. We got 3 in the midfield. We're running 4-3-3. So in the middle, we have got James, aka Kante. We have got Danger Wills, and we have got Big Man Lionel. So that is a strong midfield 3. Now the top 3 at the left wing, we have got Dante. Dante's so quick. His first 5 meters are rapid. Striker, we have got our top goal scorer, Rory. He's going to be playing up there. And then on the right, we have E-Man, aka Jeremy Peters. So we are really excited to crack on with this game. The team is looking strong. It's looking fresh. I say we waste no more time and see how this game gets on. Right, so it's time to crack on with this game. We've got kickoff. They are kicking off first. Now, it's important to notice they are actually the very first football club in the whole world. So we've actually got a really cool little storyline. We've got the newest team in football and the oldest team ever in football, which is something absolutely amazing. So we kick off here, and it is important we get off to a good start. It just happens all the time. E-Man there tries to take a pass in. They've got some big, strong players. They've got some young players mixed in with some that have plenty of experience. So it's going to be really interesting. But the boys start off very energetic and a lot of pressing. Another throw in for us along that corner, and they're just playing around with it nicely. That's the one big thing about these guys. They're big, they're strong, and they are hard to play against. They play a through ball here, and he takes it, but unfortunately he drags it wide, and it looks like it was offside anyways. As you can see, just a little bit out there. Reeve was very lucky, and he just stepped up in time. We got Reese here about to throw in the ball, plays it to E-Man. E-Man, who's got fantastic feet on him, isn't sure where he's going to go here. He passes it out, plays it around to the top. We've got James, aka Kante, on the ball, plays it back out wide. We've got Reese, who is so quick. He tries to whip one in. It's at the back post, and it was me with the header, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get any power on it, and it was a little bit far out. Keeper rolls it out. He looked quite young. I believe he was maybe in one of their academy teams or what it might be, but this number 11, this is the five-a-side player that I was talking about, plays a great ball over the top, and Joel there just gets a little bit too involved, and the ref has given a bloody penalty in the 7th minute. He gives away a penalty, and Joel there, he's just all over him, gives him a little bit of a shove. It looked like Reeve had it, and it's a stone cold pen, stone cold, stone wall, whatever you want to call it, and fair play to him. He puts it away. It was a great pen. Unfortunately, Kalen goes the wrong way, which is upset, and it's just not the start that you want at all, especially so early on. Look at that! Oh my days! This five-a-side player is doing bits. Takes it past Reese, but Reese has got the pace to keep up with him, but he's there, and he's playing, and it's a great over-the-top through ball. I mean, when you play against sides like this, they are so good at these over-the-top through balls. They're physical. It was like playing our very first Sunday League side. They were physical, and it was really tough. Anyways, a great header there from Lionel. Unfortunately, a keeper there was there to save it, and it was very nicely done. Anyways, we've got some good possession. We're playing some good football there. We've got E-Man all the way down there. Plays a great ball in, and it's Rory. No way! You cannot believe it. Rory with an amazing header, but fair play to the keeper. The keeper managed to make a great save. Dante is chasing it around, and it looks like the player may have just stepped on his foot. It was clearly an accident, and he plays it out of play. So we always really appreciate that good sort of sportsmanship. Dante had something to say there, reckon it was a foul, but it looked pretty innocent to me. We obviously gave them the ball back. Now this lad here, he was their striker, and my God, what a problem he is. Here we go. Let's see what the number 11 can do. He takes on two of our players, and Dylan was having none of it. Dylan had to come on and pretty early on in the match, actually, due to an injury. So that was pretty unfortunate. But again, number 11 plays a great ball in. He's not the tallest, so you can imagine he's probably the one taking it. Kalen rushes out to make sure he gets his hand on that, boots it miles up, and they play it, but unfortunately it lands to Rory for them, and Rory here is looking for some options. He needs someone to help him out, tries to play it through. Dante just weaves in. He's so quick, like I said, he can get in behind the defenders, and he just sort of scuffs it with his left foot. Oh, you really wish he'd maybe taken a little bit more time there. Anyways, James doing the dirty work as always. He's playing the ball. He's spreading it wide. Great ball out to E-Man there. You can see, again, he just sort of not picks up an injury, but it looks like he steps on his foot. A great through ball played through there. Oh, no. And he tucked it away as a great finish, but it looks like it was offside, and we can confirm that it was, in fact, offside there. So we were very fortunate there. That's twice that's happened, and good call from the linesman both times. So here we go. Dylan tries to play it through to his brother. He pops it over, gets a little bit lucky with the bounce. What's Dylan going to do? Is he going to be able to put it away? Oh, he just drags it near post, and the keeper made himself big, but I know Dante will be kicking himself. I mean, look, you got to be putting that sort of shot away, and yeah, Dante absolutely gutted with something like that, and you can see it in his face there. So the boys are playing good football, possession football. It's good. I'm liking the look of it. Lionel, there's a big lad. He cracks one, and that would have been some goal if that went in, but it looked like the keeper had it covered anyways, and it wasn't on target, unfortunately. There's me. Look at that. I told you, it's a giraffe on ice. I play it through into Rory there. I'm trying to get the 1-2 pass. You can see me make the on run. I was trying to play it through, but it wasn't meant to be. But it looks like they give away a free kick anyway. So that was all right. We didn't have too many people supporting him. Rory there takes it, and it bounces off one of the players in their wall and goes out for a corner. So this team really knew what they were up to, in the sense that they were playing very calm and simple football, and that's exactly what can be so hard to play against sometimes. They don't try anything risky. They just play simple, good football, and this number 11 was causing us some issues. Another great ball through, and I'm telling you, they had a big striker. It comes off a Joel there. And a great first touch, actually, from their right winger that I was in charge of marking. A fantastic ball whipped in. And, so unfortunate. If number 10 had just got a little bit of a better connection, that would have been a glorious goal. But a 1-2, Dante was looking for that. Lionel plays it all the way out right to 14, a.k.a. Reese, a.k.a. the engine, the big man himself. A good ball played through. Reese wants all this. He should have played it inside to Dante. Instead, he goes for a shot. And, of course, the keeper was going to make the save there. And it was offside anyway. So it was a little bit unfortunate there. We're just not getting that final ball. We're playing some good football in the middle of the park, but it's just not happening for us. There's me. I try to take the player on, but he sort of bodies me. I run into Rayan, and we end up with the ball. So it was all right. Pretend you saw nothing. A great ball played in. E-Man here. Oh, could you just imagine if E-Man had the eyes at the back of his head? He would have known he had a little bit more time. A great ball played back into Dante, and the keeper had it in his hand. That's probably the second chance Dante would have thought he could add 2 goals in the first half here. And Dante's so good on his feet, and he gets tripped up there, and then another tackle in by number 4, and the referee has to step in. I mean, two of our players went down there. Something had to go, and yeah, they were having none of it. They were saying that we were going down too easily, but we were a different team to what I'm sure what they're used to playing. And it was good. We have a lot of quick players, quick on their feet, and can dance around plenty. But these are some strong lads, and they've been playing football. They know what's up. Anyways, they're playing a nice little 1-2. What? I'm telling you, this number 11 is mad. He's unreal. But he's claiming there's a penalty there. Their team were up in arms. But let's take a look here. No way. Lionel doesn't even touch him. He sort of dives in. I think he was looking for it there. So no penalty there. And that would have been really gutting to give away another penalty in the first half. But that's going to wrap it up for the first half. First half impressions. We're playing good football, but we need to be playing better. We need to be taking our chances. We'd had a header from Rory that maybe, we were unlucky not to go in. 2 from Dante, so it could have been 3-1. We gave away a sloppy penalty, but these things happen, A lot of the highlights, the defense don't necessarily get the love that they maybe should do, because there's not really a highlight if you defend properly. Do you see what I'm saying? Anyways, let's crack on. Let's see what the second half has in store for us. Right, so it's the second half, and we have got ourselves a game. It's 1-0. We went into the dressing room. Saul gave us some stern words that we really just need to step up. We need to play playing better football, and more importantly, with possession. Unfortunately there, Rayan doesn't know what's happened, but it looks like Ali's just been part of a brutal challenge as a player goes in and he is in agony. Ali, who is a fantastic player. You guys haven't seen too much of him, but he is so good in midfield. Look at that. Oh, the stud's up and it just catches his leg. That looks absolutely painful, and that's game over for Ali. He'd just come on as well, so it was really, really heartbreaking to see that. He's really wanted to get his fitness back, and you know, he's so good in midfield too. He can play the ball amazing, and he's got a banging left foot on him, and I really wanted him to play. You know, when you travel 3 hours like that, you want to be playing, but unfortunately he was taken out early, so that's another injury for us. Anyway, Rayan cuts across. It's great to Rory. Rory plays. No! I can't believe it, and unfortunately it doesn't work out, and Rory will be watching this back. I know you're watching, Rory. You'll be kicking yourself for that one, and he wasn't able to put it away, so we've had our chances. We just haven't been able to take them. Anyways, Rayan comes on over at left wing. He's had a bright start. He plays a... Oh, no. He's got... What? No! He actually... I thought he was going to play the ball through to Dante there, but he actually goes and he shoots. Look at this. Boom. He gets his head over it, and oh, my days. What a save from that keeper, and it hits the crossbar, and it didn't go in. It just bounced in front of the line. Rayan was convinced. Even after the game, he was telling me, I swear that went in. I swear that in. It looks like it didn't, Rayan, unfortunately. Dylan has a nice little decent touch there. Does well to get around it. And what a save from the keeper. This keeper is bloody Superman. Look at that. That is going top bins. This keeper has played magnificently so well. Credit where credit is due. And yeah, plays a ball round the wall. It was a nice free kick, but comfortable for Kalen as he scoops that one up. Anyways, you got Reese there playing out a right back. He usually plays right wing, but today he had to cover for Rambo. So here we go. We got E-Man on the break. He's looking to get his first goal for Rebel SC. Unfortunately, Dante actually just falls over. It looks like he had slipped or his shoe came off or something like that. E-Man here wants to get a goal. He gets a shot off there with his left foot. Unfortunately, nothing happens. Rayan takes it down, and it's a good bit of defending there. But unfortunately, the ref actually calls it out as a foul. And we're up the other end now this time. Reeve has had to cover back for me because they're playing these over-the-top through balls, and I'm pushing quite high, so they're able to get in behind me, and it's causing a real issue. There, I'm telling you, that guy is so big, and he had a free header there. Kalen is furious with the defense because how did he just get a free header off there? It was a good ball in, and who knows, maybe it should have been 2-0. Again, over-the-top through ball, I'm telling you, this happened continuously. Over the top through ball, it just kept happening. It was as if they were holding on to LBY, and you can see they went for that back post again. He looks to curl one in, but he actually takes it down the wing against Reese. Not always the best idea because of his pace. They play it back up there, but E-Man intercepts it nicely. Does a good bit of defending. We got James here, and he's taking it up the pitch. He's looking for a spot, and unfortunately, he doesn't manage to find Rayan. He trekked all the way up there, and I know James will be disappointed with that, but it's okay. We got to play a great ball through to E-Man. E-Man is through. It's 1-1. It's a goal, and there is 1-1. E-Man's very first goal for Rebel SC, and I know for a fact he is buzzing because Mike Fox has been giving him loads of grief that he's scored more than E-Man, and now E-Man can shut him up finally, and look at how much that means to him. He was absolutely buzzing. Fair play, E-Man. You have put us back into this game with a fantastic finish, one-on-one with the keeper. So here we go. We got E-Man on the ball again. Confidence super high. He plays a great over-the-top through ball to Wills. Wills tries to bring it back across goal. We got Lionel, his good friend, his fellow presenter, and Lionel really wants this. He's putting in a fantastic shift. He's such a big guy, and Rayan here tries to swing one in, and it was actually a fantastic ball, but unfortunately Wills wasn't able to get on the other end of it, and Rayan has had a quality game at left wing so far. Let's see if he's got anything else for us. So some good little football there, a little 1-2. We've got Dylan on the ball, fantastic footwork, and he's trying to do something here. What can he do? He gets a shot off, but unfortunately it goes over, and it wasn't meant to be. The oldest team in football are really giving us a run for our money. It is 1-1, and Kalen with some fantastic distribution finds Rayan early. Rayan tries to power off here. We've got their right winger tracking back as well. Plays a nice one out to Wills, who is now moving to striker because unfortunately Rory has his hamstring has gone. The whole bench is pretty much becoming injured at this point. Great bit of footwork from Rayan, but it didn't pay off. Unlucky there, Rayan, but shots on target are important. So he plays a great, the centre back, I believe, who actually turned out to be a fan quality guy. actually played a great ball through to their number 7, and they tried to play it there, but Joel, who had been a rock this entire game, honestly played it, in my opinion, his best match for Rebel. Had been cleaning up the back there and really kept them out of this because they're so physical, and it was just a totally different opponent to what we're used to playing. And here we got Dylan, a great, oh, he takes it past him, very tidy, very nice. What we've got, he's got a step over, he takes it outside, he's trying to find a little bit of space to get a shot off. He's got his brother waiting in the middle, he lays it off to his brother, it's Dante. Oh my god, that is filthy. First time, and there I was absolutely buzzing. We were 1-0 down, and that was it. Dante with an incredible finish. It is 2-1 up. Have we just pulled off a glorious comeback? Look at that. Top bins. Incredible stuff. Anyways, we're into the 90th minute. They've got a free kick. Swings it in, and what's it going to be? Everyone's caught nabbing. No! I cannot believe it. They score in the 91st minute. Right at the end of the time, it is 2-2, and look at this, boys. This is just pure defending. I mean, what were we doing? I mean, it's so heartbreaking to see that, you know. The lads are clearly absolutely gutted there. 2-2, it sort of just stumbles into the goal, you know, to concede a penalty and a goal like that. It's just, it's heartbreaking. After we had scored two nicely worked goals, I mean, it's, you know, it is heartbreaking, and it's just not nice. But we're chasing him down here. What's Dante able to do? He really wants to get it. He'd put the team in the lead. He really, really wants this, and their player smacks it up there. Another over-the-top through ball. I'm telling you guys, it was tough to play against. They'd obviously used this tactic multiple times, and it works for them. And we were, you know, this is something new for us. And Rayan cuts inside here. What's he able to do? And it's quite clear. I mean, I'm not sure how 19 expected that to go. That didn't really look like a very good challenge. Rayan wants here, he's complaining the wall isn't 10 yards away, and he goes and he puts it over the top, and that is it. In the 95th minute, it is all over. It draw 2-2. The oldest team in football draws with the newest team in football, and when I say oldest, I don't mean age, by the way, guys. I'm talking about this club is genuinely the first ever football club. So what an absolutely incredible experience it was for us. I want to extend a huge thank you to Sheffield FC for having us. That lad right there, you're looking at your screen, he was the centre back. He was a lovely guy, and I had to mark him multiple corners. So I just want to give a special shout out to him. He was really, really quality. And just in general, Sheffield FC were an absolute pleasure to play against. And I think, I don't know about you guys, let us know in the comments. I think there has to be a rematch in the near future, because we got to figure out, you know, is the very first football team the best, or is the newest football team the best? I think we have to figure that out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you subscribe to Rebel. The link is down below. We do loads of cool stuff on there, and I promise you guys, we have some amazing stuff coming up on that channel and some amazing announcements happening soon, so it's definitely worth watching. Huge thank you to you guys, and a huge thank you to Saul for coming up as well. Again, his link will be down in the description. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Congratulations to E-Man for finally getting his first goal.